I am so grateful that you're all with me again. And I'm going to try a couple things because obviously you're on my phone and the chat scrolls really fast. I will try to engage the chat a little bit at the beginning and then probably switch to emote only and then engage you at the beginning of the second session too. So, hello, I, Insomniac Arts, and Veronay, and you're all so fast. Well, hello. Hello. We have less to sign today because we actually got ahead of ourselves yesterday, so we only have about 136. And so that means it'll go by a little quicker. Try to spend some time in the chat. Niku! Niku! Hi, Niku. Hello, everybody. All right. I hope that you all had a wonderful day yesterday. I hope that you enjoyed our time together, but also after it was over, that you chatted with friends and that you got to be with people you cared about, because that's kind of what this is. Well, hello from Italy. Hello. And everyone's saying hi to Niku. And if for those of you that weren't here yesterday, we'll be signing Niku, Millennial, and a screen grab today. All right. Hello. I'm trying to look at your usernames and see you as you scroll. It's so hard. Hello from Poland. And hello from Hungary. Everybody. We're going to start. So I'm going to let the chat roll for a little while. It takes up about half my phone screen, so I might switch to emojis only for a little while, just so that I don't want to miss everything you're saying. And thank you for all the comments, and hello to South Korea, and hello to Australia, and Switzerland, and Sweden, and Germany, and Taiwan, and Canada, and Scotland. And Scotland! It's a fine day there, I'm sure. Let's see. And hello to Spain. Everybody from all over the world. It's so beautiful to see you all. And Ohio, because you gotta say hi to Ohio. Okay. As the song switches, I think maybe in about 5 minutes or so we'll switch to emojis only. But you guys gotta all say hi to each other. One thing I do want to say before we get going is I have to say how grateful I am to this fandom, because I've been part of a lot of fandoms. I've been in lots of shows, but there's nothing quite like Arcane. And you have all made it so special to be part of something bigger than the show, even. So I really, really appreciate all of my fans and all the folks who bought artwork and all the folks who are here in the chat. And there'll be an Arcane signing next weekend also. So if you didn't get a chance to get into this signing and buy a print, next weekend there's an Arcane signing where there's going to be about 6 or 7 cast members, including myself, signing again next weekend. There's a signing every weekend. It's like, party. All right. Well, I appreciate all of you so much. Let's get to it. We'll switch to emoji mode only here in a little while. I mean, give it a couple minutes, and then we'll switch by the order of Silco. All right. First up, we've got Rachel. Let me just make sure we've got everybody squared away. Let me see. Okay, we're squared away. First up, we have Rachel. To Rachel. No instructions. Well, then you will get Silco and a heart. My first heart of the day goes to Rachel. Thanks, Rachel. All right, another screen grab. To Sam, she, her. Can Silco leave a small love note with his signature? Well, I think that's possible. A love note. How about, you are my lovely. It's a small love note with a heart. Thanks, Sam. Which is S2 Good on the socials. Next up, Isaac wants You're Perfect. That's Cannibal Cosplayers. Speaking of cosplay, my cosplay is about halfway done. Which cosplay, you ask? Why, Silco, of course. That's Cannibal Cosplays. You're perfect. Thanks, Isaac. Cheers. Next up, we have To Nobody from Nobody. It's the ultimate presents someone's giving to themselves. Thanks, nobody. Thanks a lot, nobody. And nobody's out there going, it's me. All right, next up, Lucas. Can you doodle an I next to my name, please? It's a small symbol, but it means a lot to me. Of course, Lucas. Of course. An Eye of Zon, possibly? Squared away. It's above average. I'm getting better at drawing the Eye of Zon. There it is. Getting better at it. Thanks, Lucas. All right, next, Brittany. Silco's good boy on the socials. Hey, Brittany. All right. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Could we hear what a love confession from Silco would sound like? Oh, and a love message on the back. I see. A love confession. I never thought I would find love in this broken, desperate world. But here I am, a boy again, standing in love. All right. Well, there you go, Brittany. Thanks. To Mr. Liam Connellan, if it'd be possible if you could draw a llama? A llama? A llama. I'm gonna do my best with the llamas. By the way, I have a children's book called Laszlo Llama. I don't know if any of you have seen it out there, but I did write a children's book about a purple llama who's different from all the other llamas. And it's a bunch of, like, fables with different animals. Anyway, it's called Laszlo Llama. I have to make sure that it's still available for sale for digital print. I think it is. I'll do my best here. This is not easy. And it's also ugly. Okay. Okay. There's a llama. Thanks, Liam. Okay. All right. Next, to urinary tract infection. You are the fire inside my urethra. All right. Some people. This goes out to Silco's Urinal on TikTok. Stay classy. Silco's Urinal. Stay classy. They'll let anyone have a TikTok account. even me. What the clusterfuck is this? All right, moving on to Brianna. Brianna, thank you so much for the work you do. Well, you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Right, don't cry. You're perfect. Absolutely. All right, love. So go. Okay. Thanks, Brianna. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the chat and I'm like, you guys are so great. Poor Jason. How is this allowed? Family friendly, family friendly. All right. We're going to switch to emojis only for a little while and we'll pick back up the chat with real words after the break. Okay. You're killing me. That is if the technology works. We'll see. Moving on to nines. This is Daydream underscore Fukawa on the socials. Write your favorite Soko quote. My favorite Soko quote. I have so many. I'm going to say, from the dead. Thanks, mods. You're the best. All right. Moving on to Marley. Something poetic. Something poetic? All right. I will write you a poem, Marley. Fire dances, bringing warmth, cleansing heat, and embers take my worries to the sky. I love that we switched to icons and you guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. It's Icon Day. It's Emoji Day on the live stream with Jason. Thanks, Marley. All right, moving on to Jenna. Please write, don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Jenna. I much appreciate your support and your loyalty. To Apolline, which is MIJA Art on Insta. Well, here you go, Apolline. Story of opposites. Love, Suko. Squee! All right. Charlotte, aka Cha underscore Ton on Twitter. Please write, don't cry. You're perfect, Charlotte. Done. Heart. And so go. It's the graceful fade. Okay. Next up, Cam, which is Fluffy Dog Boot 3 on the socials. Cam or Cameron or Cammy or whatever. All right, I'm going to write Camino. Camellia. Okay, write something I would say to inspire Jinx. Of course. Cam? I believe in you. Never hide who you truly are. Love, Soko. Thanks, Cam. Cameron, Cammy. All right, to Victoria. Can you put a quote from Silco? Of course. I will put a quote from Silco. like this music. It's actually a better choice. Thanks. That day, I let a weak man die, and another was reborn. Thanks, Victoria. Next up, Emily. No socials. Wanted to say that you absolutely adore everything I do. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Put something flirty and spicy. All right. This is about as flirty and spicy as we're going to get. And a heart. Come here, my lovely. Thanks, Emily. I hope that did the trick. Next is Haley. Could you draw a little Silco? A little Silco? Oh man, I'm so not great at art. But I will try. Try. Okay. A little baby Silco. I'm mimicking the nose on this print, on the screen grab. Okay, so here's the screen grab, and here's my doodle. It's okay. It's average. Maybe slightly average. Okay. Mint. Just a little doodle of the Eye of Zon. I love it. You guys want me to draw on, like, I'm terrible. All right, here we go. Well, Eye of Zon action. Not too shabby. Getting better at it, especially under duress. Next is Sean. Jason, you are an absolute icon. Okay, which icon am I? Chat. They said I'm an absolute icon. Which icon am I? This is your chance. I love it. Mwah. Could you please write the quote? There's a monster inside all of us. Yes, and I'll say it as well. You guys are great. Those are great. Okay. There's a monster inside all of us. Thanks, Sean. It's actually good music. Again, thank you. You know who you are. Rain, R-A-Y-N-E. That's beautiful. Can you give my print a hug? Yes, Rain. I can give your print a hug. And I put a heart on it. Okay, that's it. Ready? Put the pen down. Wait, it fell. All set. Okay, next up, Cheyenne. No special instructions. Well, Cheyenne, you get Silco and a heart and a name. My name. Thanks, Cheyenne. No socials. Next up is Lana. Morghulis. Morghulis on the socials. What is your best horrible dad joke? Oof. I've got one. How about it takes guts to be an organ donor? That was bad. In a good way. Okay. To Jordan. Never do that again, Jason. Never. Can you please add, ever wonder what it's like to drown? It's the story of opposites. There's peace in water, like it's holding you, whispering in low tones to let it in, and every problem in the world will fade away. Thanks, Jordan. Next up, Tim Theo. Don't believe there's any socials there either. Well, Tim, you're probably the only Tim Theo asking today. You're all set. Thank you. Next up, Hannah. Hannah. Can you wish Hannah a happy birthday? Of course I can. Happy birthday, Hannah. May you have many more. And may all of your birthday wishes come true. Love, Suko. Thanks, Hannah. Now socials. To Rebecca with a K-A-H, which is beautiful. Ekiart on the socials. Well, hi. How are you? I think it's Ekiart. Yeah, E-K-K-I. What do you think Silko would say to Jinx to encourage her when she's struggling? The struggle is real, Jinx. No, I'm just kidding. So watch Drag Race. They can all burn. Never surrender your dreams, Jinx. You can do anything. And I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Rebecca. You got this. You got this. Next up, Claire. Claire is Omnimelion on the socials. Please write, don't cry, you're perfect. Don't cry. You're perfect. All right. Get easier to write that quickly. And a little Silco seg. Thanks, Claire. In the mail, people. All right, next up is To Nobody. But could you please write, what is truth but a survivor's story? Thank you. What is truth but a survivor's story? History is written by the victors. History is written by Victor? What? All right. That was a bad arcane dad joke. That was an arcane dad joke. Okay, that happened. That was literally nobody's print. Okay. To Alexis. It's okay. We will show them. We'll show them all. Suko dad hug. Okay, Alexis. You're set. I'll also give you a heart. Color it in a little bit this time. That kind of looks cute. Love Silco. Thanks, Alexis. Next up is Amy, parentheses Lucy, Empress Lucifer on Instagram. Thank you for being a character that showed that we could be loved despite, unconditionally despite our flaws. Of course, you are loved despite your flaws. Well, I'm going to just choose to write something then. I'm going to give you a heart, Amy. I'm going to actually give you, since it's about love, let's surround it with hearts. Cheers. Empress Lucifer. Next up, Jinx. To the real Jinx. Can you put the phrase that he says before, this phrase? I never would have given you to them. Not for anything. This music, while I'm saying this, it's great. All right, here. I'll pause the music just slightly. It's a little too jazzy. Okay. I never would have given you to them. Not for anything. Don't cry. You're perfect. You want me to write that? Back to happy music. It's the bipolar stream. All right, I wrote it in advance because it was a lot of words, but all signed. Thanks. Thank you, Jinx. Next up, to write it out to my crime lady. All right. My crime lady. Sweet. No socials or anything. Fair enough. Next, at KZOOKT. Looks like Kazukit. Kazuki. Catherine. Well, Catherine. Marie. You get a Silco and a heart. And thank you. You are appreciated. Swamp them with love on the socials. Next up, Emma. Hello, from one of my many French fans. Well, let's see. Hello, from one of my many French fans. Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown? The signature on the front with a little happy birthday. Oh, of course, happy birthday. Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown? Happy birthday. Interesting thing to say on your birthday. It's like, do you ever wonder what it's like to drown in cake? Happy birthday, Em. And I already wrote your message on the back with balloons. Next up, Rachel. Rachel is Rachel_Castro on the socials. Can you write my favorite Silco monologue? Like the entire thing? How about a quote? Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown in cake? It's the story of frosting and delicious strawberries and custard. I love strawberry rum cake. I'm suddenly very hungry. You're all set, Rachel. Cheers. Next up, Shelby. No socials. Please include. Don't cry. You're perfect. No, you're perfect, Shelby. And I will also include a heart, as requested. Cheers. Cheers. All right, next up, Elizabeth, which is a catalyst rising on the socials. Keep getting through life. You want some encouragement? I got you. I got you. We're good. Need my encouragement. Encouragement. Stop whining! No, I'm kidding. It's rude. My encouragement to you is, you're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Elizabeth, I'm proud of you. Never give up. It is in the effort of the doing alone that we show that we can. Cheers. It is in the effort of the doing alone that we show that we can. All right, next up, Zen, which is OHZHONGLI. Jean-Lee. Oof. On the Instagram. Right, don't cry, you're perfect. Of course. Hey, Zen. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Zen. Moving along to K. Bernabo Hess. Hess? Hello, Mr. Spisak, sir. Well, hello. Smile and wave. I will write one of my favorite arcane lines, yes. It's okay. We'll show them. We will show them all. Thanks. K. Bernabo. Next up, Ray Calixte Lester. Klixte. That's probably French. Calix. Got nothing. To you whose name I shall not say out loud correctly. Love, Silka. Okay. Squared away. Next up, Mel. To Millennial on Twitter. Oh, Millennial. You are awesome. Not only did you do one of the artworks in our lovely signing today, but you bought one of Niku's. Aww. That's just love in the fandom. Thank you. You're the best. Emily, teeny tiny coffee bean on the socials. Oh, hi, Emily. We're gonna give you a Love Silco with a heart. All right, squared away. And I love all of you too. All right. Next up, Alice. Alice loves Silco. You get a Niku as well. And Landis, which is the Helianthus core on the socials. Sounds very game-like. We'll give you Niku as well. Thanks, Landis. Next up, Emma. Emma, could you please write, draw a favorite Silco line and draw a heart somewhere? Of course. Not just anywhere. Right next to Silco's signature. See? It's the heart. It's the heart that counts. So much heart in this chat. So much heart in this fandom. Next up to Leto, or Leto, depending upon no dedication, but you get a Silco signature also. Thanks, Leto. Leto. Sure you hate being called one of those two. Guaranteed to have upset you now. All right, next to Lidiso. Lidisgust art. Lidisgust art? Oof. To Sluggy. Thank you for your outstanding support of the artists in this fandom. Of course, the art in this fandom is the best art on the internet. Could I write something to keep you motivated? Absolutely, man. Or dude. Or general person. Your art is the greatest gift that you could give the rest of humanity. There's nothing else that you could give that is more of yourself. So never hide it. Squared away. All right, next up, Isabella. Can I get a "Don't Cry, You're Perfect" from Silco? Yeah. Don't cry. You're perfect. Isabella. And a heart. Thanks, Isabella. I like that in the background, it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. They're going to definitely think that that's who's singing. And that'll be the end of my Twitch stream in 10 minutes. To Jane, Insomnia Arts. Jane! Hello, Insomnia Arts. Tell me that you're going to make it through a hard time. Absolutely. You will make it. You will persevere. And you will be reborn. Obviously, Silco won't take no for an answer here, Jane. You got this. 2. Giulia. No. Is it Giulia? Giulia. 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 Sure. Giulia on the Twitters. Or the Instas. Oh, yes, you're from Italy. Hello. Yes. You sent me the picture of the horse. Or something like that. Sure, I will. I will give you a quote that Silco would say directly to you. Silco would say, "Take care of my horse. Brush them for me." Thanks, Kelia. Next up, Bailey. Some kind words to you for someone who has left this existence recently. My heart absolutely goes out to you, and we all love you. Bailey, you are my daughter. I would never forsake you. I am so proud of you. Always. You have our love, Bailey. You have our love. I also wrote you a special note on the back. I think I did. Oh. I think I wrote it on the right one. I'm gonna make double sure right now. Better. Look all serious when I'm writing those notes. Serious focus. Next up, from nobody to nobody. Love, Silco. That's easy. Thanks, nobody. Like, why am I holding it up if it's for nobody? Because someone out there is going to be like, "That's mine!" How do you know it wasn't the other nobody? All right. We're coming up. We're doing pretty good. I think we've only got about 20 more, and then the break. Okay? Making good headway today. To Brianna, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Brianna. May this year bring you all of your desires. Love, Silco. With balloons. a good pace. 75 an hour. From nobody to nobody. Boom, we're busting that out. I don't have to show that to the camera because I've already showed nobody their print. It's going to end up for sale on the internet somewhere. Which is fine. All right. Next, Leanne, please write "You're perfect." You're perfect, Leah. With a heart. From Silko. All right. Next up, oh, I'm gonna stretch. Okay. It's my pants. They get bunched up. All right, next. To Christian with a K. No, that's completely wrong. It's Katrina with a K. Zephilosophia on Instagram. It's Za is follow. Za is follow. All right. Smiley face. You get a smiley face. Thank you, Katrina. Next, to Nikki. Nothing on the socials. Please write, "You're strong now. Just like you were always meant to be. Love, Daddy Silko." Thanks, Nikki. All right, next up to Silver Fang on the socials. Just a standalone signature of mine and Silko's, please. Thanks for being awesome. No, thank you for being awesome. I'm like, so firm. My pleasure, Silver Fang. It's kind of elegant on Niku's print just to have like that alone in the corner. Hi, you guys. All right, coming down to the end here. Only about 3 more left, and then we'll break for the hour. Next is 216, 217. Oh no, wait, there it is. To Taylor, who's got off track. Could you please write, "Greetings from the Undercity," with a smiley face? Right? It's like, "Welcome to the nation of Zon." All right. Welcome to the Undercity. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is once we take a break, we'll take the emote chat off. So I've only got, 3 left, 4 left here, and then we'll take the emote chat off. So you guys can chit-chat while I have my bar. Need to sustain. Sustenance. Dying. Oh. It's actually not that bad. I'm getting the hang of it. So, all right. Anyway, stop talking. Start signing. To El Benex on the socials. Mr. Spisak, can you write Silko's drowning scene? Quote the drowning scene. I was like, write the scene? Yes, of course. And I can sign both our signatures. Absolutely. You're welcome. Thanks, El Benex. Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown? There's peace in water. And then something inspirational for you? Never give up on your vision, your dream. Do whatever it takes to achieve it. Sweet. All right, next up, from nobody to nobody. That one's going to go by really quick. All right. Second to last one of the session is Alex, which is Peachy Guru on the socials. Well, hi, Peachy Guru. Sign it with a heart and a kiss, of course. Not only that, but I will kiss the print. How about that? I'm never washing that artwork. You shouldn't wash artwork anyway. All right, there you go, Alex. Here we go. All right, and the last one of the session before we take a small 15-minute break is Victor. To Victor from Silco. All right, we're gonna turn emoji chat off and take 15, and I will be right back. I love all of you so much. All right, we'll see you in a bit.